Denying ratification of the Constitution. The government that governs best governs least. This is stated by Thomas Jefferson, an anti-federalist who believes in a weak central government, strong state governments, and opposes the ratification of the Constitution. As the Articles of Confederation revealed its weakness, the discussion of developing the Constitution began. Thus, political parties emerged, the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists. It is crucial to deny ratification of the Constitution, as the President will become omnipotent, Congress will also hold too much power, and the Constitution does not grant enough rights to the states. We, the commoners of Georgia, must not ratify the Constitution, as it allows the President to hold too much power. First, the President has the power to pardon individuals. He shall have the power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in cases of impeachment. United States Constitution, Article 2, Section 2. Although pardons can correct errors of injustice, giving the President this much power will lead to corruption and tyranny. One concern will be the President can protect his supporters and deny pardons to those against his beliefs. Additionally, distress over the President's power is illustrated. When the legislative and executive powers are united in the same person or in the same body of magistrates, there can be no liberty. Address of the minority. Therefore, the central government must be divided into 3 branches to prevent one branch from becoming powerful and tyrannical. However, when the President has control over more than one power, he can act as a tyrannical king. Secondly, we must not ratify the Constitution, as Congress also holds too much power. First, Congress has the authority to inflict taxes. The Congress shall have the power to lay and collect taxes, duties, imposts, and excises. United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 8. With the power to impose taxes, Congress will tax the states unfairly and place taxes on imported goods. This concern is reiterated. By virtue of their power of taxation, Congress may command the whole or any part of the property of the people. Address of the minority. Therefore, when Congress has this ability, they can destroy the economy and the government of the states when their funds are limited, furthermore, weakening state governments while strengthening the central government. Additionally, the elastic clause allows all implied powers to be governed by Congress, to make all laws which shall be necessary and proper for carrying into execution the foregoing powers, and all other powers vested by this Constitution in the government of the United States or in any department or officer thereof. United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 8. This clause will allow the central government to have unlimited power and threaten the rights of civil liberty. Consequently, these implied powers will lead to the expansion of the central government. Lastly, we must deny the ratification of the Constitution, as it does not grant enough rights to the states. First, we must recognize who the states' rights will most benefit, and that is the commoners. Farmer equally with the merchant have taken the steps to effect it. John D. Witt, number 1. Also, states are not granted enough rights, as they are denied the ability to inflict tariffs on other states. No state shall, without the consent of Congress, lay any imposts or duties on imports or exports. United States Constitution, Article 1, Section 8. However, the ability to place tariffs on other states is necessary for the economic well-being of state governments. Because Congress has the ability to tax, the economy of many states will suffer. Thus, to benefit the states' economies, whose money is insufficient from taxation by Congress, the states must be able to place tariffs, for this is the only solution to building an economy and states' rights. We must not ratify the Constitution, as the President will hold unlimited power. Congress will also have too much great of power, and states are not granted enough rights. To avoid the nation becoming tyrannical, we must oppose the ratification of the Constitution, as it allows for a strong central government and weak states governments.